Welcome everyone. We're here at Putnam County High School. We welcome you to the Eagles Nest. I'm Demetrius Woods and this is Michael Bachin. Our Putnam County War Eagles will be squared off to play host to the Bleckley County Lady Royals. And how are the teams doing so far this year?
Well, Demetrius, this is the first region contest between Bleckley County and Putnam County. As we understand, Bleckley is a new team to the region. Every 2 years, the teams switch around their regions, and Bleckley was now introduced to face Putnam County for their first ever game. The Bleckley County Lady Royals. Yes, thanks.
For interrupting.
Anyways,
Our wonderful producer, Ms. Chamberlain, interrupts the cast as we continue with the records for both of the schools.
the Lady Royals have a 4-1 record. They beat Dodge and Hawkinsville both twice, and with a loss to Dublin. Our Putnam County Lady War Eagles, they have a record of 2-2, defeating Hancock and Athens Christian, but losing to Morgan County and Greene County, both rivalry games.
Yeah, those rivalry losses always are bummers. But I do believe that we have a good chance to win this game tonight with our Lady War Eagles on a bit of a hot streak. We've got juniors and seniors compiled to the starting lineup, and it looks like the Bleckley County Lady Royals have a rather young team this year. They've been able to top the Dodge County teams as well as Hawkinsville. Ironically, they beat Hawkinsville 66-11 twice within a week's time. So I thought that was a little bit of irony there.
Yep, Demetrius, this is, like I said, the first region game between these two teams. Bleckley County, a school down in Cochran, Georgia. Cochran, Georgia, they are the Royals. These interruptions, Demetrius.
Oh, I'm gonna love this. Gonna love it.
We have about 50 seconds, less than a minute to tip off, and we'll see how this game turns out.
Yeah, as the teams are preparing for tip-off in about 30 seconds, I'd like to mention that the Bleckley County Royals have a bit of a stud on their team. She goes by the name of Naija Anderson. She's a top college recruit here in Georgia, and she's actually looking to go to the University of Georgia to play basketball as a redshirt freshman.
Yes, Demetrius. Definitely a lot of talent on both squads. We're going to cut to the stage or to the court to see the opening tip.
All right, guys, we'll see you guys at the end of the first quarter. Thank you. All right, guys, we're back. We're going to introduce the starting lineup for Bleckley County Royals. You have Cam Tillman at the 1 guard, Taya Troop at the 2, Nia Anderson at the forward, Maisha Moore at the 3, and Alexis Woodfalk at the 5 spot. As for our starting War Eagles, we have Marnisha Farley at the point guard position, Yolandria Baines at the 2, Shakidra Ellison at the 3, Kayla Butts at the 4, and Brianna Mullis at the 5 as we get ready for tip-off. And they're on their way. Our girls win the tip. Shakidra Ellison, number 30, immediately gets the ball, passes the ball out to number 22, Marnisha Farley. Down low to number 24, misses the layup, back out.
Kayla Butts with the rebound.
And Bleckley County with the steal there. Deep pass to number 13 here.
Tia Troop.
Our girls are set up in a 1-2-2 zone, or what appears to be a 1-2-2 zone. They jump out into a man, and number 4, down low, turns her back to the goal there. Back up top goal, Bleckley County.
It's interesting how they're making the most of the use of their shot clock, considering there is no shot clock in high school. They're definitely possessing the ball with a foul against the Putnam County Lady War Eagles. They're making the most of every single touch on the ball, definitely working their way around, making the game go to their tempo.
Absolutely, as Tia Troop here sets up for the free throw. And the first one there is good, and they strike first blood here at the Eagles' Nest in Eatonton, Georgia. And the second free throw is good as well. And they are in a full court press. Ball goes out. And Marnisha Farley can't handle it. And another Putnam turnover here early on.
Yolandria Baines accidentally takes a dribble out. Coach for the Lady Royals is Miss Jenny Manning. As the deep ball is good.
And a wide open 3 there, Bachin. Unguarded as we're struggling to handle the full court press. Yolandria Baines gets around and out to Shakidra, over to Brianna, and the foul on the play. She'll be going to the line for 2 shots here. Speaking of free throws, I talked to Coach Hudson earlier today, and she said their big issue was free throws.
Right.
And she was going to, strongly stress that in practice, as she made the girls run 91 laps on Sunday for missing free throws at the Morgan County game. So I'm interested to see how seriously they take the free throw shooting tonight, as Brianna misses the first one there.
Definitely, I saw during the warm-up, they stressed the importance of their free throws. As the second one goes in and out, but it's batted away by number 34, Kayla Butts. It's interesting, the difference. You see the full court press that Bleckley imposes on Putnam, whereas Putnam leaves them and instead resorts to a half-court type defense.
Well, I actually talked to Coach Hudson earlier today, like I said, and her secret is to take a grasp to a full court press only when we make a shot. So that usually teams are not aware of when full courts are coming. So she does it only on makes, as number 4 scores again, and they jump out to a 7-0 lead early on here in the first quarter, as Coach Hudson takes her first time out of the night. Here in the break, I know you mentioned earlier, Putnam County is 2-2, beating Hancock and Athens Christian, but falling to both of our rivals, Morgan and Greene County.
Right. One thing, I'm kind of curious, Demetrius, the way that Bleckley just keeps their full court press on all the time, it makes me wonder, can they keep up with the Putnam squad the entire length of the game? That just tires a player out, as I can imagine. So I'm just curious on whether they can keep up. You did mention Putnam did run 91 laps, so I wonder if that is either tiring them out, or is going to work for their benefit.
I think it may benefit Putnam if they run the full court the entire game, as our girls have speed, and getting down the floor definitely helps as Brianna Mullis has fouled for the second time tonight, and she'll go to the line for her third and fourth free throws here early on. But one of the advantages, or one of our strong points for Putnam, is that we have speed.
We do.
Beginning with the top of our starting lineup to the bottom of our bench squad, she strongly encourages having speed, as Brianna misses her third free throw of the night. And, yeah, so speed is definitely a big factor for Putnam.
I noticed number 34, Kayla Butts, did not take the field. She was replaced by number 22, Kiana Reed.
Actually, that's number 14, Kiana Reed, and 22 is Marnisha Farley.
Right.
As we mentioned before, Bleckley is 4-1, and this is also their first region game. The long three-pointer there.
A contested
Bank
shot
shot
that she banks off the glass.
And batted away by number 25, Bleckley County, Maisha Moore.
She
Little
almost,
momentum here.
Yeah, she almost got a hold on that, managed to get the steal on our attacking side of the field.
She comes up for the sideline trap, gets it out, slowed it to number 14, over to Yolandria. The bad pass gets to Shakidra, and in for the shot. 10-3 ball game now.
Nice clean off the shot by number 30, Shakidra Ellison.
23 over to 13. As pick and roll, free throw, it is good. Get the ball out quickly, deep pass, over to Marnisha, throws the ball behind her, and she brings it back up top. Ball goes up to the left to Yolandri, and the pass is out of bounds, but it stays here. And subbing in for Bleckley County Royals, number 18.
Off goes number 25, Maisha Moore.
The pass.
Kiana Reed goes up the ball.
And the foul.
As she goes up for the shot. We'll send Kiana Reed to the line for 2.
So that's 3 fouls now for Bleckley County in the first half of the first quarter. This could be key here for tonight. If our girls can make free throws, that could definitely be the difference in the game. And as you see here, we've missed 4 or 5 now. Number 14 down there, Kiana Reed. And does not get the bounce. And right to the basket, but misses the easy layup. And
Brianna Mullins. Seems like Brianna Mullins hit it out, but instead it went off a Bleckley player.
Gets the ball out to Shakidra on the sideline. 3-on-2 now. Marnisha not able to handle the pass. And back to Bleckley County Lady Royals.
I see Bleckley's taking their time moving their ball up the court using the non-existent shot clock, where Putnam's just kind of rushing into the other side of the court.
Well, you know, I feel like the reason for that is that they're pressing our girls, and our girls are feeling rushed. As you know, we do have a 5-second out of bounds violation if you don't get the ball out in time. So our girls do feel rushed, as there will be a backcourt violation as they let the ball roll out of bounds, and Putnam County ball. And Brianna Mullis will sub in for Marnisha Farley. The girls set up for the stack down here. Out of bounds, low key. Gets the ball. Out to Shakidra. Down into Kiana on the post. And a nice move. Does not drive it in as she gets her own rebound. And there's a foul on number 18.
It's number 12, actually.
My apologies there. Foul on number 12.
She came on for Maisha Moore. Ooh,
And a wide open layup here.
Right under the basket. 2 points for number 14, Kiana Reed. The score 12-5 in Bleckley's favor.
Number 5 there with a contested three-pointer is missed. Rebounded by Yolandria Baines, senior, number 12. Over to Kiana Reed. And a rocky pass there recovered by Bleckley County. Another turnover there for the Lady War Eagles. So along with free throws, I think turnovers will also be the difference here in tonight's game.
Right. You can't really score without the ball, Demetrius, so turnovers and free throws definitely key.
Absolutely. As Tia Troop hands it off to number 5. And
deflected by Kiana Reed.
Brianna Mullis with the rebound. Over to Kiana. Kiana over to Yolandria. And wide open. Number 24 drives it in.
Brianna Mullins right down in the post.
So they creak within 5 with just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Those quick transition points, getting it done defensively on the side of the ball, turning around and converting on the other side.
Yes, sir. That's where that speed comes into factor that Coach Hudson was talking about earlier today.
Right.
21 over to 5. And double dribble. We will head the opposite direction. You know, one of our impact players here at Putnam County, Linderica Brundage, she is actually out with a knee injury from anywhere from about 10 to 12 days. We'll see if our girls will miss her tonight as we have a one-on-one here and drives it in but misses. And Bleckley County gets the ball. Shakidra with a contest and off the knee of the Bleckley County player.
Shakidra Ellison to take the inbound.
And
almost pushed out of bounds.
And puts up another bank shot with the miss. 13 out. Going down the side of the court. Strong takes it in. Foul and does not make the shot, so she'll be headed to the line for 2. Second foul on the Lady War Eagles tonight.
Number 13, Tia Troop makes her first free throw, goes up for the second. In and out.
And that's their first missed free throw of the night.
Rebound by number 24, Marnisha Hurt. Excuse me, Brianna Mullins.
And a bad pass there will sail out of bounds, and we are headed the opposite direction. As another sub comes in, number 13, Tia Troop is replaced by number 4, excuse me, for Bleckley County.
Number 4 is Miss Cam Tillman.
Our girls still going man-to-man here.
Whips it out to the top of the...
And drives in.
No good.
Misses the layup.
Puts
the
it
put back. Another offensive rebound. Out to number 5. Over to number 23. And post up. Can't handle it. And we'll be headed the opposite direction again. 13-7 ball game here. And our girls are in the bonus already. Dangerous pass there by Malaysia, given back to her by Kiana. Over to Brianna, and puts up the shot, no good, and headed to Bleckley County. As Bleckley County takes it out, they were actually 7-17 in overall last year. They beat Southeast Bullock and lost to Dodge County in the Region 3AA tournament. So they're hoping for a turnaround season this year, and they started off pretty well, winning 4 or 5.
Last year, our girls managed to go all the way to the Elite 8 in the state playoffs, finishing first in their region.
Remarkable. As the three-pointer there is missed. Marnisha Farley, full sprint to the other end of the court. Puts
it
a
up,
layup, and
it's good.
Great shot.
They're using the most of their, once again, non-existent shot clock. Number 4, Cam Tillman, whips it out to number 5.
And no good shot there, but the offensive rebound gives it over to 23 with 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. A deep pass out to Brianna Mullis, and it's good. So it looks like at the conclusion of the first quarter, we'll have a 13-11 ball game. We will have you back at the beginning of the second quarter, guys.
I thought high school was 4 halves. I think because college is the only people who play. Yeah, that's kind of weird too. Like, and it's weird that 2 20-minute halves.
And we're back for you guys here. Number 13 brings the ball up the floor. And a foul there. A reach in. No, as we mentioned off on the break, it's really ironic or kind of rather odd that after leaving high school and playing 4 quarters of basketball and then going to college and playing 2 halves, do you think why would that be?
I'm not too sure. Like, it's as there's an offensive foul on number 4, Cam Tillman. Ball's going to head on to the Putnam County side. As Shaquidra Ellison comes on. And as you were saying, I don't know, I think it's to expose the players to different types of environments. Like in college, you have 5 fouls to foul out, whereas in the NBA, you have 6 fouls to foul out. So I think it's just to put these basketball players in different conditions to see what they can make happen.
Well, you also have 6 for high school too, right? Or is it 5?
I think it's 5.
As Mullis drains another shot, 13-13 ball game now.
Brianna Mullins has been killing it down low, just opening herself up to just bank it in off the glass easy.
Post game is going to be key for us tonight. We've got some tall players. We're not overmatched on size at all, as number 5 slides right in for the layup and regains the lead for Bleckley County. But the post game is going to be key for us tonight because we have a little bit of a height advantage for them. As another turnover and wide open down number 4. Hopes he doesn't get fouled and goes in for the easy lay-in. And another full court press here. Brianna double dribbles.
It's going to be Bleckley ball.
But I was thinking, back to the college thing, I was thinking maybe it was a test of agility and
how long
stamina maybe?
Yeah, how long you can stay on the court, because you don't have a break every 12 minutes, whereas it's just 20 minutes of basketball. It's only 8 minutes less than the NBA, but it's just separated into 2 larger portions.
Right.
Brianna Mullins gets the rebound.
And taking a look at the recent games for Bleckley County as they leave Brianna wide open again. Can drain the lay-in. And Brianna has a large chunk of the points for Putnam County tonight.
She's made the last 4 Putnam County buckets. She's just been able to penetrate down low, and I don't understand how she's unmarked.
I mean, she's the tallest girl on the floor right now, and she's being wide open as she settles in there, gets the rebound. Whew. And they might want to get the ball across court here, as taking a while, and 23 gets it across. Almost loses it there. Over to Shakidra, over to Marnisha. The open three-pointer, no good. Number 13 guarded by Shakidra Ellison.
Kiana Reedy gets a hand on it, but it's passed off to number 4, Tia Troop. Excuse me, no, number 4, Cam Tillman.
And the drive through is no good. Number 23 brings it up the floor. Goes the length of the floor, off of Marnisha in the corner, back to her. And the three-pointer is good. And our Lady War Eagles have their first lead of the night, 18-17.
She had a foot on the line, Demetrius. It actually was only a deep 2.
Is it really?
Yeah, it was just a deep 2.
Is that what they scored it?
Yes.
Down low? Number 22 here in the ball game. And kickball will stay on this side of the court. You know, I never really liked that
Yeah,
kickball
me neither.
rule because I feel like she threw it right at her foot there.
Yes, and also but also I've seen exceptions where the ball will be going out on one of the end lines, but a guy manages to jump up, grabs the ball, and throws it down another guy's foot, and it bounces off his foot, and then it returns to the opposite team's ball.
Well, I mean, you know, in that case, it's kind of understandable.
Right.
It's kind of a dirty trick. You can't exactly call it a foul because, you know, he's being hit with the ball. But this kickball rule here is just, it's always a sketchy feeling because, you know, that you can't control somebody throwing the ball at your foot.
Exactly.
So,
but then think about the technical fouls get called for, as the three-pointer is no good by Shakidra Ellison. But think about just throwing the ball deliberately at one's face or chest.
as she's fouled and won, and 19-18 ball game here, as she will go to the free throw line for one shot.
Try and convert the three-point play. And a timeout for the Bleckley County Lady Royals. 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter of play.
All right, guys, we're going to take a short break here for you, and we'll be right back on. We make all our free throws here, and we're up. Or at least 50% of them.
I thought Bleckley was kind of like dominating. Like they were like killing this first quarter. And then, like towards the end of the first quarter,
it was 12-3 at one point.
Like, but that full court press, I like that. I've always liked the idea of full court press.
And we're back for you here, guys, after the timeout. 4:13 left on the clock as Bleckley County will go to the free throw line for one shot. Like to mention we have a new assistant coach this year, Coach Grodecki. He's actually one of the new teachers here at the school, and he's been a great statistician for the school. He's been taking some great stats for the guys and the girls as well. So it's been a great asset this year. And the left-handed shooter makes her shot.
Tia Troop converts to a three-point play.
Marnisha Farley, strong pass to Kiana. And no foul call there. Up and down.
Oh.
And it will be Bleckley ball. Kayla Butts. There, a little excitement there. Excuse me. Maybe there was there a foul call?
Or I think the ball went out on a Bleckley player as the ball swatted out of Yolandria Banks' hands. Tia Troop makes her way up the court unmarked.
Number 33 walks with the ball, and we'll head the other way. Shakidra, the out-of-bound man. And a rather bad pass there by Shakidra. Another turnover for Putnam, Yolandria. Shakidra on number 4, Cam Tillman. goes right into the teeth of the defense, misses the lay-in, and
Saved.
save there.
Keanu Reed.
Marnisha Farley, and it will be Bleckley ball. A little tie up there down on the half-court line. Number 4 out up top. Over to number 33 there. 13 almost stolen by number 22, Marnisha Farley. And a swat off the knee, and we'll head the opposite direction as our subs come in. Number 24 and 23 for Putnam, and number 12 for Bleckley, replacing Shakidra Ellison and Kiana, and replacing number 33 for Bleckley. And stolen,
Almost recovered by Bleckley.
recovered by Putnam. Over and out. And 3-on-2 here. Bad pass there. A little, led her on a little too far there.
Just right off the fingers of number 34, Kayla Butts.
Yeah, we had a great squad last year, man. Like I said, we went 21-8, 13-3 in the region. We beat Dodge County, who Bleckley actually lost to in their region playoff last year. And we beat Tatnall in the second round. And we fell short by, I believe, it was an overtime match against Brooks County in the third round of the playoffs, which was the Elite Eight. Our team was rather young last year as well, as the layup is missed by Bleckley. Jump ball, and we will head back to Putnam.
Number 23, just Naisha Anderson kind of throws the ball away. Instead of jump ball, the ball is given to Putnam County. Kind of a desperation shot by number 23 on Putnam, but it's picked up by Brianna Mullins. Kissed right off the glass for another 2 points. Whoa.
I don't know if you could hear Coach Hudson over there, but she was yelling at her girls because, as we mentioned before, the girls are supposed to full court press there on a made shot, and she said that would definitely also be a factor because Bleckley County breaks under pressure, and a foul call there down on the court.
Fouled on her way up. So we're going to send number 25, Maisha Moore, to the line for 2.
Yeah, Bleckley's in the bonus now, so any foul that we deliver, they will be headed to the line for a 1-and-1. And that one is missed.
That'll be the first missed free throw by Bleckley County. The second missed free throw, excuse me.
And a skyscraper there. Doesn't go in.
Stripped by number 24, Kayla Butts, who then gets it tripped and gets it back.
And Marnisha Farley trips. Now, why wasn't that a kickball? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
That rule is just so funny to me. 24 drives in the hole, hacked from behind. 23 for Bleckley. Recovers as they go up the court. A long, deep pass over to number 12.
Three
The
if it
deep
goes.
three. No good. Kayla Butts and the trap there gets her own steal back as she is in another trap. She comes back across half court and
Left
wide
wide
open.
open. If I'm going to keep making them like that, it's going to be a long night for Bleckley County.
Absolutely, man. I do believe we have the advantage with the speed here. A foul down low.
It's going to be an off-the-ball foul on
Yeah,
number
it was
12.
away from the ball there. It looks like it was on Yolandria Baines. A pushing call. As that is our 6th foul in the half. We are just under a minute as we have a tie ball game before halftime here. And great defense there by number 12, Yolandria Baines. We will be headed the opposite direction for you guys. Like I said, the speed is definitely going to become a factor because our girls have a big advantage there as we come back for halftime. Bad pass there, but it stays here.
One thing that I noticed about Yolandria, if you watch number 12, as she's actually coming off the court now, she's
Yeah,
always
she's being replaced by Courtney Farley, number 13.
She's always, she just has this stuck like glue defense where she just manages to always get in the head of whoever she's marking.
Oh, man. As holding call there.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
It's not football season anymore.
Darn. You know who is open again.
Wide
Courtney
open.
Farley,
2
the
if it goes.
3-0-2, no good. Creamed up on 30 seconds here. We're still tied 22 all.
Tia Troop makes her way up. Dishes it out to number 5.
5. No good. Wide open there. Oh. Number 5 over to number 25. Looking for the open man.
Just kind of throws it up. Tia Troop. No, excuse me.
And good defense there by Kayla. Only 8 seconds left here in the half.
Get the ball.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and a pushing call. And another foul there from Bleckley County.
It's going to be Putnam County ball from just outside the halfway mark. 4.3 seconds left to go. Tie ball game. Let's see some magic happen, the Demetrius.
Well, heck, I think they should just give the ball to Brianna and let her shoot it. As Marnisha sprinting up the court, 3 seconds on the clock, puts it up. No good. As the buzzer beater is off the charts, and 22 all, guys. We are tied here at halftime. We will see you guys at the beginning of the third quarter here at the Eagles Nest in Eatonton, Georgia. Thank you. Hey guys, we're back. I'm Demetrius Woods, and my co-hard here is Michael Bachin. We have a tie score here, 22 all, Bleckley County Lady Royals and Putnam County War Eagles. You know, the biggest factor for our War Eagles has been our speed. It's turned out pretty well, and
Miss Chamberlain just won't stop
what does it look like?
interrupting us. I don't.
Is Chamberlain interrupting again?
Oh.
Sprite bottle. Ah, that's nice. All right, are we off? What?
That was an awesome introduction.
Take it off. Is that a test run? Yes. Are we on? I like your pin. Very nice. All right, guys, we're back here at the beginning of the third quarter. On the floor, you have number 30, number 34, 24, 23, and 22. So that's the starting lineup, with the exception of, I believe, Yolandria Baines. Cam Tillman over number 25. Back to Cam. Inside
Penetrates
move.
down low.
No foul call there. Shakidra gets it out to 23. And takes a jump shot.
No good.
Misses it.
Ooh, manages to save it before the
Great
backcourt
job
violation.
there. Over to
Deep down low
Kayla.
to
Oh,
Butts.
I believe she should have taken that shot there as Cam Tillman on the floor. And it'll be a foul on
Number 22 of Bleckley County. As you were saying, Kayla Butch probably taking that first chance shot. She had a wide open clear lane. She could have probably laid it in a lot easier. But speaking to Coach Hudson, she did say the first thing she did say was being an assisting, non-selfish team.
right.
Like as you can see right there. It's not going to count. It's going to be a double dribble.
Yeah,
Or
you
not.
know, I'd like to mention with that point scored there, we've gone on a 21-10 run since it was 12-3 early on in the first quarter. You know, our girls looked like we were gonna get our buttocks is handed to us.
All right.
But we managed to bring it back, and we have taken our second lead of the game. 24-22 ball game here. And great offensive rebounding there, but throws it out. And it'll still be Bleckley County ball. Out to 13, Tia Troop. Up top is 25. Drives in the hole, the inside move, back out to Tillman.
Dishes is out to number 13.
This might as
Tia
well be the
Troop.
Tillman and Troop show. Troop takes the shot.
I like that.
Very beautiful.
Tillman and Troop show.
Tillman and Troop show, baby. You know, Troop has a nice left-handed shot there as
Right
the
down
foul
low, foul, no good. But
will
she's
be
gonna
headed.
sent to the line for two. Brianna Mullen, she's been a major workhorse for the team so far, scoring multiple buckets.
Yeah, up here we haven't been keeping up with her stats yet for as far as points go, but I feel like she has a lot of the points as we make a free throw. So that is 2 of 7 now. Going down for the free throws.
It's the first by Brianna.
And the second one is good. So sounds like Coach Hudson had a little bit of a halftime talk there on the free throw subject.
Reminded them about those 91 laps.
Yeah, absolutely.
91, that's such an odd
That's
number.
ridiculous,
That's
man.
weird.
I
Like,
don't
why
kn-
91? They couldn't have missed 91 free throws.
No, that's a little outrageous. I don't know where she got that number from. I should have asked probably.
Tia Troop fades away.
And the offensive rebound putback is good as we have a tie ball game again. Maisha goes through the hole there. That was not even there. Gets it out to 23.
Three if
The
it goes.
No good. Over to the other number 23. Off to Tillman, of course. And she drains the layup.
Tia and Troop show.
Tillman and Troop Show, man. That's what it is. Shakidra with a quick pass, not being able to handle by...
Brianna looks a little discouraged. You hear Miss Coach Hudson telling her to suck it up. Foul on a way up in what I thought looked pretty
Looked
clean.
like all ball there to
Right.
me. I don't think he had the right angle on that one to make that call, but she's going to go to the free throw line as that is a shooting foul as they look to take a 4-point lead here in the third quarter.
Cam Tillman at the line for 2.
You know, not much from Anderson tonight. She was one of the impact players listed for Bleckley County, but we've seen a lot out of Cam Tillman,
Right.
as well as Tia Troop. So Tillman misses that first free throw there,
Second one up.
and no
and
good.
Not out. And no.
And can't hold on to the ball. You know, I think that's one of speed can work against you in that case there, because as you've seen on numerous times, Marnisha hasn't been able to, you know, hold the ball.
It's just, I guess, Putnam wants to move so fast, which I believe they're capable of, but they just need to realize who they're playing against and that this defense is actually very unrelentless. Or very relentless, excuse me, in their, demonstrating the full court press.
Right, but you know, as you've seen in this half court offensive game for our girls, the Bleckley County defense is vulnerable.
Right.
And you know, we can
This is
attack.
that line, number 4.
And
Up
a
and in.
nice shot there, drains it for the 4-point lead.
Cam
Out
Tillman.
to Marnisha. Marnisha at a full sprint straight down the court. Gonna take it herself. Misses the layup. And tight defense here by Shakidra out to number 13, of course. And a wide open layup opportunity. Makes it a 6-point game. And we're gonna have a timeout by Coach Hudson as Bleckley County has gained a little bit of momentum. We will take a short break for you right here. And we're back here, guys, after the timeout by the Lady War Eagles. And we're headed for the stack. Ball out to Brianna. Over to her partner, number 23. She'll bring the ball up the floor. Brianna got to give it up to Yolandria. Out to Shakidra. The ball fake. Back to Yolandria. Number 23, the good shot there. Good shot. 32-29 ball game now.
Drains a 3.
And a foul there. You know, Yolandria has some amazing defense, but, you know, she's very sneaky with that knee. I mean, she stuck that knee out there and tried to slide by that referee, but wasn't able to do so. As there'll be a substitution. Marnisha Farley is in.
Marnisha Hurt.
Excuse me, Hurt. Whew. Number 5 with the ball out to the top, to number 20, over to Cam.
Woo! Almost saves it.
And the foul.
Shot's no good, but it's going to send number 12 from Bleckley County to the line for 2. I think these careless fouls are kind of getting to Putnam County. Because
Yeah, that's our third foul of the half so far.
Right. At this rate, we'll be sending him to the bonus with just around 2.5 minutes to play.
So do you show any interest in college basketball?
I do.
Really?
I love college basketball.
What's the team okay, first of all, what's the team to beat? Who's the team to beat
The team to beat this year.
this year?
Indiana.
Indiana. Why?
They're ranked number 1.
They're ranked number 1.
They were ranked number 1 at the beginning of the season. So obviously, at least the AP polls believe that there's something that should get beat. My team, I'm a Florida fan when it comes to football,
Oh my God!
but I'm a Florida State fan when it comes to basketball.
Okay, I guess so, because it seems like the ACC is the basketball conference,
Right.
and the SEC is the football conference.
Right.
So I can see there, because I'm an LSU fan, a diehard LSU fan when
Right.
it comes to football, and I'm a North Carolina Tar Heel fan when it comes to basketball.
Right. And they're in the ACC. It's kind of cool to think, in ACC.
Brianna with the lay-in doesn't go. Should have been called on a foul there, but
It's going to be Putnam ball, however. It was knocked out by a Bleckley player. Yeah, it's kind of cool. The SEC is just dominance when it comes to football, with another chance to win a national championship with Alabama against
yes, sir.
Notre Dame.
Who do you have on that game now?
It pains me to say so, but I want Alabama. Ooh, batted away by Keanu Reed. You saw that full court press played after they made that bucket, but
Yes,
I want Alabama to win, because Notre Dame has gotten on my last nerve this football season. They have played nobody,
Oh
but
my
they're
goodness.
ranked first. I can't believe it.
As a bad pass sails out of bounds there. Not handled well by number 5. But yeah, I truly believe that, man. Notre Dame, not discrediting their ball
Right.
team at all, but I feel like their level of competition does not match up to anybody in the SEC.
Exactly. Put Notre Dame against anybody in the SEC with the exception of maybe Auburn.
Or Kentucky.
Yeah, or
Auburn and Kentucky, you can exclude them for the conversation.
But I promise you, they would get demolished.
Oh my goodness.
This is not the y'all.
And I feel like all the SEC teams are down this year from last year. I
Right.
feel like Alabama's team was better last year, as we drain a 3-pointer there to tie the ball game at 34 all. But I feel like last year LSU was a lot. Oh, batted there by Kiana, sophomore here, number 14, Kiana Reed.
She swatted that pass away.
Man, she's playing volleyball out there. Yeah, with the SEC, another chance. Is it 7 in a row so far that they've won BCS national championships?
Sounds like it. Yep. The last team to win a national championship that was not an SEC team was either.
Was it it wasn't Ohio State, was it?
It was USC, if I'm not
The
mistaken.
USC?
USC or Ohio State. Yeah, Ohio State sounds right. Which, by the way, Ohio State went undefeated this year, but they're ineligible for bowls because of the Terrell Pryor incident. Dish it down low. She takes a shot.
Almost a charge there.
Kind of fighting for the
Oh,
ball.
and
Quick.
nice pass from Tillman to Troop. As Troop goes in for the left-handed layup, doesn't drain it. Marnisha is fouled on the play.
Foul on the way down. It's going to be on number 12.
And the Lady Royal bench thinks otherwise, as Shakidra Ellison, number 30, sets up for the inbound.
It's college basketball. ACC is just dominant. You have North Carolina. You have Duke. And just right there, that's the dynamic duo rivalry.
Right.
As number 23 drains a deep 2 to take the lead 36-34 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Just the ACC is dominance when it comes to basketball.
Absolutely. I mean, you even look at Georgia Tech and Florida State. They're both great teams.
Right.
And this year, North Carolina Tar Heels are my team, but North Carolina State, I feel, has taken that second man in charge behind Duke this year in the ACC.
NC State pulled off that amazing upset last year during the March Madness. It was tremendous to watch. The Wolfpack beating, I believe it was.
Oh yes, I do remember the occasion. I don't remember the opponent. As we're gonna stay on this side of the court. But yeah, that was an amazing upset that they pulled off. But the Cinderella story for what was the name of the team?
Was it Crichton against Duke?
Yeah, Creighton against. Oh my goodness. Oh man, remarkable. As we're here at 36-34. Our girls are leading for the third time in the game. A great cut there, and drains it. 36 all.
That was a tremendous cut.
1 minute left on the clock.
Marnisha working her way down. Still working her way down. Gets knocked down.
Over to Shakidra. Threatens the pull. Out to Brianna.
Takes
and
it
the
down the
inside. Doesn't drain it.
Hits the back rim and out.
Rebounded by Tillman. 23 running with her. And fouled on the play. And they have an opportunity for
2 points.
2 point.
I think that was a smart foul to make. I think it's rather foul and give them 2 chances at the line, which I understand they've been solid from the line, but there's always a chance, than rather give up the 2 points.
Right, I strongly believe that, man. If you have a foul to give, you make that team earn it. You know, you make that team earn those 2 points as opposed to giving it to them. Our girls are going to take a timeout here. I believe their girls are going to take a timeout here. But, yeah, I do believe you should make them earn those 2 points as opposed to just giving them the easy layup if you have that foul to give. And, you know, with the exception of about the first 5 minutes of the first quarter of the game period, we've had a pretty evenly matched game here tonight.
I agree. It's kind of – I think it's going to be a really interesting game to see how it's settled out in the fourth quarter. That's when clutch time is. That's when you have to make every single shot, every single possession count.
Yes, sir. Emotions are going to start flaring, and the intensity gets tighter, and it'll really. I think it'll really boil down to the last couple of minutes of the game tonight. See if our Lady War Eagles can make it a 3-2 overall and a 1-0 in the region. Beating an opponent that's won 4 out of 5 so far this season on their comeback season. Shakidra Ellis and Kiana Moore are going to be your guards up top as Troop makes the free throw.
Her second. She was one from 2 from
and
line.
Stolen there by Cam Tillman. Saved, not saved. And slow to get up is Tillman, but we'll be headed back to Putnam County's way.
Good pass to number 24, Brianna Mullins, works her way down the field.
And Brianna
fouled on her way up. She's going to be sent to the line for 2 more. Brianna, I was just impressed there. She's known this game for penetrating down low and making those easy shots right out the glass in the low post. But she also showed her speed, receiving in 3/4 in on the court and moving her way all the way down, penetrating down the lane, and earning herself a foul.
Absolutely. And that foul actually puts our girls in the bonus as Brianna has made the last 3 free throws that she's put up.
Opposed to the first 2 that she missed, unfortunately.
And Kiana gets in there, good position, doesn't make the shot there. That would have been great if she could have made that shot on the offensive rebound. And that's my kind of ideal free throw shooting there. You know, I'm a slicky kind of player when it comes to basketball. And making that first.
Blocked by number 23. Number 13, Tia Troops, gets her shot sent right back to her.
As she hands it off to Cam Tillman.
The block is probably my favorite stat in all of basketball. It's just...
Yeah, it definitely gets the crowd going.
It's given away.
Stolen there.
3 seconds left, 2.
Kiana gonna have to put it up.
No good.
No good. And we will start the fourth quarter momentarily here with you guys.
Game tied 37-7 or 37-37. And we'll see y'all at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I love my sponsors.
I love my sponsor too, man. Speaking of sponsors, we're actually being sponsored tonight. Our Diamond Sponsor of the Year, Shoppers Pharmacy. And Farmers and Merchants Bank is our silver sponsor, and Marble Works is our bronze sponsor. Again, I'm Demetrius Woods, and this is Michael Bachin. We're your commentators for the night. Our tech crew includes Bethany Thompson on the scoreboard for you. Tom Hirsch, our technical producer. We also have Landon Childers and Walker Chandler, as well as Brooke Daniel on the cameras. And we'd also want to give a special thanks to our big boss, Lindsay Chamberlain, the coordinator of the broadcast video productions class.
Here we are, starting at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Crunch time. Game tied. Shaquille Ellison takes the inbound pass.
As Monisha looking for the open man here, finds 23, and a bad pass there to the inside. Doesn't make it to Brianna. Troop will bring it up the floor, guarded by Kiana Reed. Out to number 5.
Out back to the Troop. Loses it, picked up by number 4, Tillman.
And, it looked like she walked on that play, but we get the steal here. Monisha passes it to a Bleckley County player as Troop goes about the other way. Fouled on the play by Shakidra Ellison.
Yeah. Number 23 was definitely looking for Shakidra Ellison down out wide, but whenever she got her pass deflected and taken away, Shakidra obviously had a little bit of disappointment in that. I guess that led to that foul on number 13, Tia Troop.
Yeah, she definitely didn't lead her on far enough there, and it's resulted to go in the hands of the Bleckley County Royals. And Troop will bring it up at half court. Guarded man-to-man coverage here still by Marnisha Farley. And an interesting deal there. It'll be jump ball, and we will stay on this side of the floor.
Instead, it will remain Bleckley ball.
Courtney Farley re-entering in the game, number 14 for our Putnam County War Eagles. She's a freshman, one of 3 freshmen.
4 freshmen if you count. No, excuse me, 3. You're right.
Yeah, one of 3 freshmen here on the varsity squad. Out to Tillman. And that sounded like a foul to me. But
I heard plenty of contact.
And she's wide open player down here, doesn't find her. But you hear the reaction from the Bleckley County bench over there from that missed foul call.
I heard a lot of contact. It was definitely a mishap on the referee's side.
And a hard layup there, doesn't go in. And another jump ball will be headed back to the Lady War Eagles direction. And stolen by Bleckley, but picked back up by Marnisha as she heads up, sprinting down the side of the floor, gets to the middle, out to Kiana Reed. And they'll settle down and head back up top. Coming across the middle is Courtney Farley, but stolen
by Tillman.
And she'll head in for an easy layup as they take the lead again with 6 minutes left in the game. But I was just acknowledging or noticing that Tillman and Troop both have their hair done the exact same. What are the odds of that?
That's probably why I've been mixing up
the nice three-pointer there by 23. 40-39 ball game.
Tillman and Troop's hairs are. That's probably why I've been confusing them all this time.
Exactly. Unless I look. And a foul there. Our girls are in the bonus, so she'll head to the line for a pair of free throws. Those of you watching at home, this is our first region matchup as well as Bleckley's. Bleckley is new to the region. As we mentioned before, they missed the playoffs last year, and our girls, our girls made it all the way to the Elite Eight last year, which I think may be the furthest we've been.
I believe the girls had won a state championship, but way back in the dark ages when life was in black and white and all those all those great times.
As Marnisha Farley makes the first free throw there, the 1-and-1. And I don't think we've had more than a 2-point lead the entire game, have we?
No, it's been a very close game throughout, except during those first 5 minutes of the game when Bleckley took a 12-3 lead. They flick it up to Troop.
Oh, very nice pass there.
Off the side of the backboard.
It was actually packed there by Marnisha Farley. The hard throw there. Hitting a couple knees out to Troop. Troop will go in for the jump shot. Misses the shot. Rebounded by 25. Put it back up. Back to Troop. Troop puts it in. Misses it again. Out to number 5. Another offensive rebound. Delandria steals it. Troop back up. And the foul.
During that entire sequence, you can see number 14, Kiana Reed, holding the side of her face. She collided after she fell, reaching in for the ball. She had fallen, and number 24, Brianna Mullins, had ran into her.
Wow.
So she was slow to get up, and she was just kind of hanging back. You can see her uncomfortableness. I believe 34, Kayla Butts, is coming on to relieve her.
Yeah, Kayla Butts is going to come on to relieve Yolandria Baines. Or, actually... yes, Yolandria Baines.
Yes.
Kiana Moore's going to head to the outside of the paint. I mentioned earlier on that our girls had a height advantage, but they weren't exactly using it on that sequence. As you saw, Bleckley County getting 4 back-to-back-to-back-to-back offensive rebounds.
Right.
And they were able to convert, and it will result in another tie-score ball game. As she tries to go in for the layup, Kayla there for it, and we take the lead again. Just under 5 minutes to go in this game. I think it's going to go to the wire, Bacon. Number 5.
Blocked.
And that's going to be a pushing foul on Kiana Reed.
That's the second block of the game for number 23 on Putnam County's side. One of the taller players on the court other than Brianna Mullins. Number 24.
Yeah, that was Brittany Simmons there on the block shot. Like you said, her second on the night. As both teams are currently in the bonus. And an unruly fan. And we will head to Putnam County direction as Marnisha Hurt and Kayla can't control it. Number 5 back up the court. She will go all the way, but miss.
Gets her shot blocked. Good contest from Kiana Reed.
More offensive rebounding.
Gets the rebound.
On the line,
once again, Yolandria Baines dribbles out. No, excuse me, that was Marnisha Farley, but the second time dribbling outside by careless dribbling.
Ooh. A little bit of foot movement there by Troop. But no walking call. As out to number 5. Number 5 has been also a key player for Bleckley tonight. Getting the ball distributed when she needs to. And back over to Troop. As her partner in crime is not on the floor right now. Number 5 with the bank shot doesn't go in. Of course, Troop there for the rebound and misses the layup. And it will be white ball. And a full court press here. You know it's coming in the fourth quarter as they hand the ball up back off to Marnisha Hurt. She'll set up the offense over to Kiana Reed. Almost stolen there. And drives in. And that will be a foul call.
Almost an offensive foul, but I believe the Bleckley player failed to get her feet set.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a charge foul there, but she was in the, I don't think she was in the
restricted area.
Is that the, yeah, that's a restricted area.
Right.
I was going to say neutral zone. As Brianna goes for her, I believe, 7th and 8th free throw of the game. And that's 5 made free throws for Brianna. So after starting the game off going 1 of 6 from the line. We've made the last 5, and hopefully she can drain this one, and she does. So we made the last 6. So we're 7 of 12 tonight from the line, and that's actually kind of been the difference in the game as we steal the ball here. And wide open, Marnisha Hurt misses the layup. Back up by Kiana, drains it, and we have our biggest lead of the game tonight, 47-41 ball game, a 6-point lead.
3.5 minutes left.
And
Ball
she walks
sails
out of bounds.
It's going to be Putnam ball heading back our way with 3 minutes, 19 seconds left on the clock in the fourth quarter.
So the momentum shift here for the Lady War Eagles as they have their biggest lead of the game. Both teams still in the bonus. Almost stolen again there. Kayla Butts walk.
Oh, walk. Right there you can see that chemistry. That was inbounding the ball. It's Cam Tillman to number 13, Tia Troop. Back out to Tillman.
We're just under 3 minutes now for you guys. You know, if you want to stay tuned for the boys basketball game, we have another event created on GHSA, the same channel here. And you can log on as that three-pointer is drained by you-know-who.
Tia Troop.
Kayla butts in for the layup. Doesn't drain it as Troop slowly going up the floor. She's going to hold the ball for a second or two, and she's going to let her offense get a chance to set up as she goes out to 21.
Blocked again by Brittany Simmons. Gets every little bit of that ball and sends that right back.
You know, I felt like it was back off the hands of number 21 that she blocked it off of, but it's going to be Bleckley County ball as Cam Tillman is back in the game, and she will be your inbound man for this possession. As Shakidra Ellison comes back on the floor, as Kiana Moore will leave.
Kiana Reed, Demetrius.
Kiana Reed.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm calling her Kiana Moore all night. Oh, she wasn't even looking at that pass, and somehow she catches it. Brianna Mullis playing tight defense here on the outside the perimeter. She'll take the long three. No good. Marnisha Hurt, nowhere to go with the ball. Gets it out to Kayla. Back to Marnisha. Marnisha being trapped down in the corner over here. Out to Shakidra at the top of the floor. She'll call the play. And a pick for Marnisha. Right out through the paint. No good, though. And Tillman out to 23. And back to Tillman. No good. Another offensive rebound by Bleckley.
Wide open at the top.
And another shot by Bleckley. So it's a 1-point ball game, guys. Coming up on a minute and a half. Brianna Mullis going to try and take it all the way down the floor. And fouled with the shot there. 49-46 ball game.
With a chance to make it a 2-point ball game. No, excuse me. A
chance to make it a 4-point ball game
with the completion of this 3-point play.
As we said prior to the fourth quarter, guys, it was going to come down to the wire. It was going to come down to who could be more clutch. And, you know, I truly believe that we've been clutch on the free throw line tonight.
Right.
You know, making our last 6 free throws.
Definitely making them when they matter.
So we have a timeout on the floor now as Brianna Mullis will come back on the free throw line for her and one shot. Again, guys, we want to recognize our sponsors for tonight, Shoppers Pharmacy, Marvel Works, as well as Farmers and Merchants Bank. They have been great sponsors for us through the year, as well as the football team. So we want to thank them greatly.
All right, Demetrius, we have a minute and a half left. If you're Bleckley County, who are you putting the ball in the hands of?
I'm putting the ball in the hands of one of the two, you know, Tillman and Troop. All night we've said it's the Tillman and Troop show, and they've been kind of quiet in the fourth quarter, not scoring as much. as Brianna makes another free throw. 7 in a row now. And headed back Putnam County way. Coach Hudson getting fired up over there on the sideline. You know, if you don't know why I'm harping on the free throws as much, if you're just tuning in to us, Coach Hudson made her girls run 91 laps this past Sunday for missing a great amount of free throws, resulting in a loss to Morgan County, a 3-point loss, that is, to Morgan County over the weekend. So Marnisha Hurt up top, tightly guarded by Tillman. Over to Shakidra, tightly guarded by Troop. And stolen by Tillman. One-on-one coverage, no. And
they call it a foul on the way up. It'll send Tillman at the line for 2. Foul.
You know, I felt like Shakidra was a little off of her. Maybe it was the body-to-body contact going up. So an opportunity here to make it a one-possession ball game.
With just under a minute left.
And she drains the free throw, guys.
If you're Putnam County and it's coming down to a minute left, it's a 2-point game, up by 2. Who do you put the ball in the hands of, Demetrius?
I'm putting the ball in the hands of our guards. As Marnisha Hurt, she needs to slow the ball down, though. She needs to definitely slow the ball down. She needs to get, and Coach Hudson does that. I was about to say she needs to call for a timeout here and get a game plan going as we head into the last 45 seconds of this ball game. We need to control the possession. We need to extend it and make sure they only get one more possession tonight.
Right.
For the rest of this ball game. Now, when it comes down to below 30 seconds, Bleckley County is going to foul to force our girls to shoot free throws and to get the ball back quicker. So we're hoping for a foul and one, and let's see what they can do with the ball here. As their Bleckley County girls are going to stay man-to-man, and I'm pretty sure they're going to press as well as we get ready to head out of this timeout. So we got Brittany Simmons, Shakidra Ellison, Kayla Butts, Marnisha Hurt, and who did I miss?
Brianna Mullins.
Brianna Mullins. And through the legs of Shakidra, it will go out of bounds.
And it will be Bleckley County ball with 44.3 seconds left in the ball game.
Oh, boy. Now we're talking.
On the court.
Now, if I'm Bleckley, I want a quick score right here as
foul on the way up.
Layup.
It's going to send Tia Troop, number 13, to the line to shoot 2. Going to try and make this a 1-point ball game. First one up.
And good.
And in. I'm definitely digging the matching hairstyles by Tia. Tia Troop and Cam Tillman. Second one up and in.
Man, 50-49, just as we expected, guys. Great game, and
the ball
out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds. And it will be Bleckley County ball, a 1-point ball game with 34.1 seconds left.
They'll take a full timeout here. We're going to take a break for you guys, and we'll be back.
Score. Dang.
And we're back out of the timeout here, guys. Same ladies on the floor for Putnam, as well as Bleckley.
Bleckley have Tia Troop, Cam Tillman.
Tillman and Troop. Troop and Tillman. Is it Tillman and Troop or Troop and Tillman? Tillman and Troop sounds pretty good.
I like that.
And I'm wondering if they're going to try and hold off for the last shot.
there is no shot clock. This passing.
And 21 with the ball. And a drive. No good. Defensive rebound. Marnisha Hurt.
Shakidra
Wide
Ellison.
open to Shakidra Ellison. Back to Marnisha. Great pass. And 53-49 ball game. Makes it a 3-point ball game now. As Troop out to number 5. Puts up the prayer. No good. Ball game.
Putnam 52. Bleckley County Lady Royals 49.
Great display of clutch basketball by our Lady War Eagles tonight as they go 1-0 now in the region. They extended 3-2 overall as they caused Bleckley County to drop to 4-2 overall and 0-1 in the region. So this was a big win as they will square off again later in the year, in the season, on January 22nd in Bleckley County. So that's where we will see you guys for again. But we'll actually see you guys again
in a couple minutes when the boys' game starts.
Right, which you'll have to go to the other event to see that game. But we'll actually be live feeding the January 8th Lamar County game, which is also a Tuesday game. All Tuesday games are at 6 o'clock. If you were wondering when to tune in, the schedule is actually on the Putnam County website, putnam.k12.ga.us. You can go to athletics and go under basketball, and it'll be on the schedule. But again, a great job by our Lady War Eagles, man.
Yeah.
Great job.
Definitely really impressed. That clutch play at the end of the game. Learn to pass the ball, and we'll hope you join us later at the beginning of the boys' game.
All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for this segment. Again, our Lady War Eagles 52, Bleckley County Royals 49. We'll see you guys for the boys' basketball game momentarily. Thank you.